Good morning. My name's Alan Mayer and I'm a retired Anglican priest. And I've just reached day 40 in our 365 days of Bible study. At the moment, we're looking at how the Bible understands creation and our place in it. And we're looking at the prophet Amos. We're looking at chapter 9, verses 11 to 15. And this is how God plants his people in the land. Yahweh says, "A day is coming when I will restore David's kingdom. Now it has collapsed like a ruined house. But I will rebuild its walls and restore it. I will rebuild it like it used to be long ago." What I mean is that the people of Israel will reconquer what's left of Edom and all of the nations that once belonged to me, says Yahweh, who will make it happen. The days are coming, says Yahweh, when the wheat will grow faster than it can be harvested, and grapes will grow faster than they can be made into wine. The mountains will drip sweet wine, and the hills flow with it. I will bring my people back to their land. They will rebuild their ruined towns and live there. They will plant vineyards and drink the wine. They will plant gardens and eat what they grow. I will plant my people on the land I gave them, and they will not be uprooted any more. Yahweh, your God, has spoken. Amos regarded the divided kingdoms of Israel and Judah as just one people. We have seen similar beliefs in divided countries such as Germany, Vietnam, and Korea in our own lifetimes. Amos criticized formal religion and corruption in society, which after a long period of peace and prosperity were a distraction from what was happening in the wider world. Most of his book is taken up with these themes and what was likely to happen if the people didn't come to their senses and mend their ways. The northern kingdom, Israel, was indeed caught by surprise by a coalition of forces from Assyria and its allies and suffered defeat in 722 BC. What was left was the southern kingdom, Judah, with its capital in Jerusalem. And here in this passage, we have a kind of appendix to Amos's prophecy, which seems to have leapt forward in time more than a century, beyond the defeat of Judah by Babylon in around 587 BC. His words about Israel were preserved in writing, one of the earliest prophets to be saved for future generations in such a way. By then, his words had been accepted as applying to Judah as well, and an unknown writer or editor has added these encouraging words at the end of Amos's book. Those of us who grew up in post-war London and other devastated cities know the feelings described here. We were aware of the ruins left by war, the determination of our parents to make a family, to get an allotment, to have a house of their own. This is a lesson about the importance of living in faith and hope, even when surrounded by destruction and despair, a lesson still being learnt by many around the world, even in the 21st century AD. Tomorrow we're going to have a brief look at the prophet Jonah, and particularly about the end of his book and the story of Jonah and the plant that comforted him. See you tomorrow.